morning students. Lesson number 7 plants living and surviving food. Half of the lesson is completed. Now next off lesson. Now plants in marshy areas. Marshy areas means near the seashore where the river enters into the sea, like the marshy areas. Marshy areas means this area we can see near the river. Where the river enters, we can see that place. That place will be full of clay and covered with water. Okay, that place will be clayey, soil will be clayey, means soft rock, and it will be covered with water. On that, mangroves plants will be grown. Okay, these plants are adapted to live in soil that is soaked in water. These are called mangroves, and this is soil clayey area. In this area, these plants will be grown. Okay, the plants have roots will be in the soil, and the soil will be full of water. The roots do not get air. Okay, if there is water for roots, there will be no air. So roots send special parts to the soil surface to breathe. They are called breathing roots. Okay, for these areas there will be no air to breathe. So roots will send, underground roots will send special parts to the soil. So they are called breathing roots. Okay, adaptation in aquatic plants. Now adaptation in terrestrial plants over. Now aquatic plants. Aquatic means where the plants grow in water, they are called aquatic plants. And adaptation in aquatic plants, there are 4 types. What are they? Free floating plants, underwater plants, fixed plants, and emergent plants. Okay, free floating plants means they are not fixed in the soil. However, plants grow in water, they are not fixed in the soil. So floating plants means they will float in the water. Okay, they are very light and float on the surface of the water. Okay, jukeweed, lettuce plant, hyacinth plants, these all will float in water. These plants use sunlight and carbon dioxide to make food. Okay, sunlight. However, sunlight get easily for this plant, and this sunlight and carbon dioxide used for their food. They protect small water animals from the hot sun. These plants protect small water animals from sun. Now fixed plants. Fixed plant means some plants like lotus and water lily have root that fix the plant in the mud at the bottom of the pond. So you see lotus plant, water lily plant. These will fix under the mud. Okay, and root will be fixed at the mud point at the bottom of the pond, and their long hollow stems support the large leaves and flowers that float on the surface of the water. Okay, fixed plant, how they fixed? Their root will be at the bottom of the pond, and their stem will be their stem support the large leaves. Okay, so they are fixed plants. They have stomata only on the upper surface, and they do not have pores. And the broad leaves of such plants provide a nesting place for some tiny birds. Okay, they give shelter to some tiny birds. Now underwater plants. These plants will be grown underwater, like hydrilla, tape grass, pondweed grow underwater. Their root fixed to the soil. Water will be there, and under there will be soil. On that roots will be fixed, and their plant will be long ribbon-like narrow leaves. Their leaves how will be there? Long ribbon-like narrow leaves. These leaves arise in cluster from the roots. Their narrow leaves are not stomata. So these underground water do not have stomata. They breathe through their body surface only. And these plants clean the water by removing carbon dioxide. Okay, we put such plants in an aquarium. Okay, these plants, hydrilla, tape grass, pondweed will remove carbon dioxide from water. Okay, so these plants can be put in aquarium also. Now emergent plants means these plants the edge of the water body where the soil is soaked in water. They look like land plants. Common example are iris and cattle. Okay, edge of the water body. Now river is there. Edges will be there na. On that place these emergent plants can be grown. Some unusual plants. Aquatic over, terrestrial over. Now unusual plants. There are some plants which eat animals. They are insectivorous plants. Okay, some plants is there, they can eat animals, insects. Some insects plants will be there. Insect eating plants will be there. That plants are called insectivorous plants. See, some plants grow in soil which is poor in mineral. Okay, some plants grow in soil but they do not have nutrients, essential nutrients. So they eat insects and they get nutrients. Okay, like Venus flytrap, pitcher plants, sundew. These plants will eat. These plants will eat insects. Okay, so they get by eating insects they get nutrition. Now non-green plants. Some plants do not make their own food. Like mushroom and mouse, they cannot make their own food. They depend upon dead and decaying plants. Okay, some plants will dead and they will grow. They will fall on the ground. Such plants eaten by mushrooms and moths. Okay. Epiphytes. Some plants like mosses, ferns and many orchids grow on other plants. These allow them to reach position where they can have better access to sunlight. These plants are known as epiphytes. Okay, some plants do not grow easily. They will depend on other plants like moss and orchid. These will depend on other plants. Okay, the plants are called epiphytes. Okay, plants of the grass family. Cereals. Grass means cereals, maize, wheat, rice. These plants are belong to grass family. These will look as grass. These plants are useful to us in many ways. Cereals, wheat, grass, rice, we can eat nut. So these are useful to us in many ways. They provide food for humans and animals. And wheat, rice, bajra, sugar and fodder are obtained from plants only of the grass family. Paper also we get from plant and first paper made by Egypt. Okay, that from a grass called papyrus. Papyrus paper grass is used to make paper. Bamboo plant we know now bamboo plant it is a gained grass means big grass. It is used to make baskets, chairs, mats, curtains, toys, huts. Okay. In bamboo plant, high nutrition value will be there and rich in vitamins, cellulose, amino acids. In many parts of India, especially in the northeast, they are used to prepare tasty dishes. Okay, in especially many parts of India, this bamboo plant is used to make special dishes. Okay.